beat him up, but he'll stand his ground. Continue to chip away. Monet finally coming in, finding some time locks, getting rooted to the ground like center. Viper's dropping low, and here's the Epi with the wall knocked off over the ice block! With the face of Boy Chrono! Virtuspro! They have just shattered the mirror! That's a lot of bad luck for them, but will it continue? No one's back to the world of living. Monet wants more. They can run a base off over on no one. Afu standing his ground. He's got help. Disruptor flipping back Monet, but Prophet in playing the perfect TP forward and the Sprout holding Lycan in position. He quality cuts his way through. The slowed down by the Cripper Flag. The rolling boulder. They're looking for more. They don't just want Ramses. They'll probably still take him. The Raw can't give enough life. No one. Valley gets up through the rolling boulder. Gets him back down the hillside. And he has to run. It is a huge tanky no one. But right now, it is a 1-on-5 scenario. Lil will come back, try and create some space with the Burrow Strike. No one's BKB won't protect him, but at least he get the Burrow Strike onto the Earth Spirit. Now they go for more. They're draining out Lil. He committed pretty heavily for this one. The Viper needs to be able to fight. No one continues to run. Even couriers are popping in the middle of all this. The cover by Ice Blast. No more regeneration. Super. Suck the Viper dry. That's a lot of toxic things that actually consume. Make the Prophet die, but there goes the 8-kill streak. They give the life back to Nature's Prophet so he'll survive. The bottom lane is being pressured. LFY have an opening, but their tier 4 towers were under siege. Nature's Prophet had to go back to defend that, so they won't take the tier 3 at least.
The bait of so many Virtuspro games is this high grounding. They got the mid easily, but this top fight went horribly wrong for them. Just this patience from LFY. They're not committing key cooldowns. Slowly but steadily, this BKB is perfect from Monet. If he doesn't get that off and get stunned there, this is a different story. Instead, effectively baited the whole BP team. 3 kills in that chrono. Ramses is in the middle of nowhere trying to kill supports in the back. And the fight is already done here, and they can't get out of there. There's no escape strategy for VP.
And VP really do understand just how much they gave away in that fight. Yes, they open up the top ranks for attack, but LFY are dragging their way back into this game. It was 13k gold advantage in favor of Virtuspro. This is now pulled down to 3,000. The experience dips even faster.
There's your Mount Everest, Toby. You wanted
right
it.
Now.
You wanted Mount Everest. Now it's truly a mount. It also has the other side of it coming down again.
The fall, the part of the climb you don't really want to think about.
These last 10 minutes have actually been crazy. Like VP, first of all, building that big advantage over the span of 3 minutes, and LFY taking it back after VP had all of those advantages now. Yep. It feels like a completely even game again, even though LFY are lane down and have a tier 3 gone in the top lane. They have so much momentum going their way and so many big items on the way because of all these kills they got. This is worrying, and Sumil was saying, you know, is this a matter of if VP get late enough, do they just win late game? And he was like, I think this LFY lineup was pretty good late game. I'm with it, man. This void is getting really big. And Pugna, don't underestimate Pugna core when it's this farm. Super is dealing sick damage every fight with life drain. And the Nature's Prophet, of course, starting to rack up damage. 4,500 gold in the bank. What's he going to buy next? Could finish a Bloodthorn. Could finish maybe, I don't know if there's any point in getting a Silver Edge here. Maybe get a Hex.
The only concern I currently have with LFY though is the fact that
the Viper,
pushing up the hill is the bigger problem. Like every fight that's been happening so far is happening in LFY space. VP coming towards them, giving the choke points for the Chronos to work. What happens when Virtuspro are the ones on the defense, when they can potentially buy back a hero and bring him back into the fight? What happens if you hit a site? Obviously, LFY's dream scenario, get a fight with VP outside the base. Roshan, a big place to actually do that. We're going to have his spawn time up in actually now. It's instant spawn time for Roshan. Wow. This game just wants us to keep fighting. But if they get the fight LFY, they can push it to the VP base without it. I can foresee a couple of problems coming their way with the VP defense.
Furion does have a Silver Edge now, so he can break the Viper.
They need to kill him straight away. Blink, Fire Strike. They actually use the Yule Scepter to break it down. Monet gets the BKB off the side, holds him in position. Where's that Chronosphere? It connects onto Lycan. The Ice Blast is coming forward as well, but Monet dying very quickly. Lycan will die before the cause. After a rolling boulder down, he found Lil further down inside the river. The magnetized Lil will end up ticking out. 2 heroes now buyback. No one wants to stand his ground, but currently he's on the low part in the river. The wet feet, if only he had feet. Pasha push back up the hill. They've blocked him in with the ice feet. No one being drained out. Pasha's trying to help him out. A run of Atos to keep Super in position. No one's retrieving it on bottom lane. It is where Inflame has caused the damage. Picking up the melee rack. Still mid. They're going to turn around and fight Pasha once more. Super. So now the water's down. They're trying to get rid of that. He drained the life back out of Pasha, and now they turn for the fight. The Ice Blast is really good from DDC, but will it be enough? Super, the Immortal.
No way he gets out of this, man. There's no way.
To the trees. He had his BTs available. The Crepify and TP. Where's the stun? Where's the control? You have nothing. Super is away. The bottom rack is taken, and LFY. Not only have they now gained the advantage in golden experience, but they've leveled up the rack's advantage. The mid for the bottom lane.
It's just these clutch moments. This smoke from VP breaking and not getting that kill on Void because of the Force Staff. Yeah, this is the end of the fight. This fight was like a minute long. Super rooted up. He does get a Decrepify off again, and VP are running away. Cold feet on Pasha, and no one's like, I'm gonna kill this AA. Oh wait, Pugna was still alive, and Decrep TP. No side available, 15-second cooldown, and he actually does get out of that play.
What's written on the back of their shirts? LGD are invincible. It's seeming rather appropriate at the moment. LFY keep pushing forward. The superstars of the group stage. They are one win away from getting in to that winner's bracket final and facing up against Newbie. But Virtuspro, they are not out of this yet. They are fighting. They are crawling their way forward. They just are looking for an opportunity, and they're heading towards the top for exactly that.
They need to get a better jump. They need to get a jump that actually matters. That time they threw away cooldowns into a Void that already BKB'd, and then, you know, that fight is not going to favor you.
They just brought it so close, but they don't see him. The Radiant Scan was just a little bit further up the lane from where he was, so they didn't commit to the attack.
Yeah, Flame is progressing so much. He finished that Silver Edge, now he's 5,500 gold again, so has the Silver Edge to break up Viper's passive, and now he's going to probably build a damage item to go with it. That means if they catch this Viper in the chrono...
We've been in this situation before. Monet! The double chrono! Ice blasted on the money! No one hit by that! They're drained out Ramsey! No one will BKB and try and stand his ground! He's got the help from Pasha as well as Lil, but they don't want to fight like this. They're down a man, they're down a Hal, and Pasha, here comes the jump. Lil will bring in a perfect counter strike. He had to do it too early. The X-Center has no effect. Maybe the Soul is there from Solo. With the Soul down, they've brought down at least the Earth Spirit, but buyback is there from Inflame. He's onto the back line. The drain is too heavy onto the Viper. Solo still trying to play around this. They don't seem to be going to break him with the Silver Edge. No one's in trouble. No one is down. On the sideline, you'll lose a Necro too. Buyback available, however. He might be able to help defend, but the Creepway's pushing in through the Solo. Doesn't have his Storm, doesn't have his Aghanim Scepter, and has LFY knocking on the front door, ready to destroy the home of Virtuspro.
Look at this Nether Blast damage, by the way.
Oh, not again, no one. Push it back to the safety, the tier 4 towers. Monet beating in to that rack. It's hurting so hard. One pop and that melee rack just dies. You're talking about the Nether Blast damage. That mid-rack is already gone. LFY looking towards the top. Necro has buyback available. Lycan is back up in 2 seconds' time. And LFY, they need to retreat. They've already claimed so much. Lycan, Ramsey, he's TPing in behind the line. Shapeshifters up as well as BKB. LFY want to get out. DDC.
Well, that's a big thing because the buyback against him.
He's trying to TP out in time, but there's no stun from Ramsey. He doesn't have a basher. He was looking for the Assault Cuirass. Super, the Glimpse will stop his TP. That's a big one. That's a huge one. And Ramsey will pass swipe him down. 6-4, 6 gold. Comes to the 6-6-6 Ramses. And they look towards Roshan. Faceless Void. Still in the neighborhood. Chronosphere comes off cooldown in 2 seconds time. LFY can contest this point.
Yeah, they do have buyback on the Pugna. Boots of Travel aren't cooldown, however, and the Nature's Prophet just TP. Actually, he has no TP cooldown, so, you know,
all right,
it easily connects.
How ballsy do you want to be?
Oh,
the
Ice Blast
will hit on all 4 heroes, revealing the fact that Roshan's being done. Monet turning his attention. The Necrobooks are coming out. He'll have to beat the crap out of him to start with. Roshan down to 5k. VP, they need this. They need the Aegis as well as the Cheese if they can have any chance against LFY being 2 racks down against them. And it looks like for the moment, rolling ball to Afu. He jumps in. Where's the Aegis? He snatched it. Afu! You thief in the night! Afu wants to keep running. The side put him down, but it only takes the Aegis, the Immortal. VP, TP home. They needed that Aegis. They needed that for the fight, and they've lost it.
I can't believe some of the things happening in this game. This is an unbelievable
play.
He is
going in further. Stone the bird. The Viper is throwing backwards. Monet looking for the time lock. Jump up, almost works me in the chronosphere. Burrow strike from Lil, trying to create space. They're standing over on the face of Void, using him up as well. Do they want to keep fighting here, LFY? For the moment, Afu does time and time again. He wants to aggressively rolling forward. But Virtuspro, they're coming back to the safety of their mother's arms.
VP.
Here we go.
All they got for this hard work was a cheese.
Oh, that kick!
And Afu even prepared. Afu was confident. He prepared 2 slots in his inventory. He wanted both of them. He got one, and then he got out. If he had gotten the cheese there, that would have been a scythe kill, and they would have had an agent to work with, but he gets exactly what he needs there. Incredible play from him.
And now we have Lycan. He has the cheese, so at least Ramses coming into the next fight, if he can find a little bit more gold, will buy out to pick up the Assault Cuirass. They're short of buybacks very heavily on Virtuspro, on cooldown for both the Necro and the Viper, and short of the money for the Disruptor as well as the Lycan. But Disruptor, look at Solo buy out for this. You're not going to have 4 stuff, not going to have anything like this. He went for the Aghanim Scepter, Tranquil Boots, as well as Windlace. Solo understands the next team fight is what's going to make or break this game. Mainly break the back of Virtuspro and send them into the lower bracket if LFY can win it.
He has to try to get a Static Storm in the Void before he gets thrown off. If he can Static Storm and field him before he gets 4 staffed away, that could be the start of a very big fight for them. But it's very, very difficult.
Well, Monet's been so aggressive. He's been so aggressive, he may just jump into it, not realizing what he's up against. Hit that BKB button, have no response.
There was a moment earlier when BP tried to do the exact same thing before the BKB, and there was an instant 4 staff from DDC. So if LFY keep their positioning correct, they can definitely save him. But I think it's the play you've got to go for. You have to try to catch the Void to prevent that Chronosphere.
Ramses is losing his Necro books. He's only just triggered these. He needs to keep them alive 60 seconds without those. He'll need them for the fight. As LFY are posturing, you do have that quick TP back from Nature's Prophet, but he's got no cooldown on TP, so farming the jungle while waiting for the push in flame. Efficiency galore from Mahala Prophet.
That's the issue here for VP, is that they're camping inside their base and they can't really get out. There's really good aggressive wards from LFY. This Furion with 0 TP cooldown can just keep pushing out the waves and farm as much as he wants. He looks like he wants to join his team top. The siege begins. This Nether Blast deals bajillion damage at a bajillion range.
And that ain't that's no sum. That's no, like, we're not blowing this out of proportion.
Have a look at this.
Hit.
Look at that, man. What's that? 300 damage?
300 damage to the melee racks. Prophet's TPing in towards the bottom lane. He's allowed the Wrath of Nature to keep the pressure up.
He broke Super's Linkins, but no follow-up.
It's so hard to commit.
It's just TPing to all the bounty rooms. Oh, another one.
For me?
Oh,
it's gonna be for me. The push down, the push Necro in my That's it! The Chronos locked in too many! 4 heroes! It's sweet, sweet as sugar! Virtuspro are gone and LFY will advance to the winners bracket final! It has been one hell of a dream! Undefeated in the upper bracket! Pushing VP down to lower bracket round 4, but what play, what style, what grace, what refinement.
This looks like a championship team to me, Toby, right now. I've seen quite a few of their games now in this tournament. It's like a team that can, first of all, come back from this deficit.